Oh, I forgot to add stream. Oopsies. We are playing with sand today, people. Anyway. Good morning, afternoon, I'm Dr.Psychotic, and my voice just cracked like crazy today. But you know what? I just woke up. I don't care. We're gonna play Sandustry today, which yeah, it's you remember that game from like addicting games called like I heard a cat. Called HE double hockey sticks of falling sand? Yeah, that. That is like this, but this is a actual game and not just a little web browsing. That's a terrible explanation. Let's just play. Okay, so we spawned in as this little green jetpacky dude with guns and a jetpack. So we can actually just casually fly anywhere we want, which is pretty cool. And our goal basically is to shoot the ground and break it. Like the soft materials like grass or dirt. And then when you once you break the ground into some sand, you can just pick up some of it, put it in the water, get it nice and wet. I think. Oh, I have to drop it over the water, and then pick it up again. Somehow add it up with more sand than you dropped in. Give it a good shake, and then we got slag. I mean gold. And then with the gold in here, we also have slag. There's some slag here that is made as like a byproduct, which we didn't make extra of this time. Put gold in the box, and it wants us to make 20 gold, which we can totally do with the remaining sand. Gosh. I shook my phone off the desk. My bad. Trying not to make too much noise, my roommate is sleeping. Anyways. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna just do that a little bit. Make some money. I don't know how we keep ending up with more sand than we put in. That's a bit weird. That's like no gold. We get so little by doing it by hand. Okay, and now we got gold, 20 gold. And now it wants us to buy some technology, which we can do, which means we can like refine stuff. Every dollar in gold is pixel is currently inside the collector. Yeah. So we can unlock things like refine, which unlocks. Oh yeah, that unlocks the shakers, so that we can separate the gold from the slag, which means we don't have to shake ourselves, which will save us a lot of effort. So now we can go over to here, I think. Build menu? Yeah, we can go over to the build menu and select shaker, and then we can just kind of like put. Oh gosh. Oh, right, they're diagonal. Just kind of put the shakers. Do you want to do it like that? Probably like that. Probably, for now. Can I delete things? There you go. Yeah. So now, we can go ahead and go back to grabby mode, which I think is... Can we do that again? I forgot the buttons already. G? No. G. First thing the game told me was how to pick stuff up. R? Oh. Not what I want. Wait, actually... Oh gosh. Okay, buttons. I'm learning the buttons. Hold shift to select building. Switch build mode. Oh, R switches build mode from rectangular to linear. Building. What was the button to grab things again? Damn it. G? I assume G? No. Why is it? I've already forgotten how to pick up the sand. No! How did I forget the first button? Left, right, boost, descend, jump, inventory, build mode, tech tree, open upgrades, escape, press build direction, build mode, shift? No, I don't know what shift is. Why is it not in the controls? Copy, delete, ruler, grappling hook. It literally isn't in the controls. How is it just not in the control? Like, what? How is the most important button, the first button they teach you, not in the controls? Alright, well, we're gonna redo the tutorial because I forgot the button, and the button's not in the controls. Yes, Fostasm? Hello. How's it going? I forgot the first button. It's not in the controls for some reason. Let's try this again. And not be stupid. Alright, use mouse button to dig. Yeah, okay. Oh! My grabber's a tool. Oh. That's why it's not in controls. Well, shit. I feel stupid now. Well, we're gonna ignore my stupidity for a minute. Get some gold. Like we did last time, but, you know, less stupidly. Open up the tech tree, buy this. Research it. Build these things. Okay, we're back to where we were. Only I actually remember what I'm doing now. Because I'm not stupid anymore. Yes, I know, it's weird. I magically learned how to not be stupid. Stream faster. I already am streaming. What do you mean? You stream faster. So, I actually want to... Can I build... Oh no, I don't have a... It wants me to build shakers. Yeah, I build shakers. Oh, it wants me to build more shakers. Okay. Okay, fine, I'll build another two. I feel like you're being a little bit needy, game. I don't need that many shakers. Okay, fine. How do I open the build menu again? Build Q. Let's build blocks. So we're gonna expand this. Like that. Demolish that. And then add more collectors. So I can have muns. Perfect. And then we can grab all this slag, get that out of there. We don't want slag in our gold. How's it going, Postasm, by the way? So now, we can just go ahead and put the sand into here. And it should automatically shake it for us, right? Maybe? Yeah, look! The gold's falling out automatically. Which saves us a lot of work. So we can just do that. And I actually want another shaker right here. Yeah. Boop. Research Logistics 1. Okay, if you want me to. Logistics 1. That costs 50 gold. We don't have that kind of money. But we do, however, have... That's all we have. We don't have anything else. We just have the shakers. So we should probably blow up some more land. I have the alive. I'm glad you have the alive, Postasm. It'd be kind of concerning if you didn't have the alive. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, so that's plenty of sand. So now, wow, it's dark. As soon as we go into the sand, it gets like super dark for some reason. I don't know why. Kind of weird. Anyways, we can grab some sand, put that in there. Or is it gonna manually drop a bunch of sand in here? As quickly as I can. Meow. Wait, can I just... Meow. And the cool part about this game is all of the water in here is like slowly actually getting used up as I wetten all this sand. And all the sand here, obviously you've seen, it's getting turned into slag. And we're gonna have to deal with this slag eventually because it's building up, and that's not gonna be fun. I mean, it is gonna be fun to deal with it, but it's not gonna be fun to let the slag build up. Also, don't mind the cat. That's gonna casually just walk all over everything occasionally. Don't you dare knock my phone down. Wow, this is actually working pretty quickly. Pretty effectively. Like, really effectively. This is actually really satisfying, too. Look at all the money we have building up. Ooh. Gold. Oh, we somehow managed to get some sand, wet sand in there. I appreciate that it automatically filters it out for us, so we don't, like, pick up a bunch of stuff. Like, we want slag, we get slag. We want sand, we get sand. This is slag, this is sand, not slag. We want that up there. Probably should add, like, another shaker there or something. No, probably not a shaker. Probably a conveyor belt or something. We should probably research that logistics thing. We have 100 gold. I got so into doing it, I accidentally made 100 gold. But with logistics 1, we unlock conveyors and launchers, which are super useful. With launchers, we can go ahead and build like this thing right here and just send it off, you know, straight onto the shaker. You know, oh, and we'll kind of miss. But that's what the conveyor belt is for. Oh wait, we want them to go this way. Oop, there you go. Now we can fix that. Get rid of that slag. And yeah, the conveyor belt's gonna move all that. So now, if I dig up more sand, and I could just sit here and, you know, pick up the sand and manually throw it in there and watch as that happens, and I completely mess everything up because it didn't even go into the water yet. See? And I wouldn't want to do that, you know, because that would be bad. Because I'm too stupid to manually throw it in myself. So what we're gonna do is build ourselves some of these launcher things. Oh gosh, that's a conveyor belt. I meant to say some of these launcher things, so that they can go ahead and just launch the sand up for me. There you go. There you go. See? And now, that's going to launch the sand here, which is going to launch the sand here, which is going to send it into the water, and then make me more monies. Automatically. Hi, kitty. Can you not be on my mouse right now, though? I can't do things with you there. Anyway. So, we just have to worry about getting a bunch of sand back, basically. I can do things. There you go. And there's a lot of dirt here, which is pretty handy, because we need sand. Throw the sand over. Gosh, I love sand physics. They're so fun to watch. It's just so satisfying. I feel like we could deal with another one of, like, these thingies, but, like, right here. There you go. Also maybe a few here. There you go. Perfect. Just keep on launching it onto the pile that's not handling it fast enough. Oh, it's just falling down. Oh well. It is what it is. We'll keep digging. There's not much else we can dig here. Also, we're kind of out of water. But that's okay. We have $199. Let's see what else we can research. Ooh, guns is 500 gold. Never mind, we're not doing that. They're also really slow. But we're going to abandon that and let that do its thing. And move on over to here to this much larger water pool that we can use to make much more money. First, obviously, we need lots of sand. And that first one was just a little tutorial bit. This is the real game. This is what we actually play. I'm just kidding. This is entirely a demo. This entire game is just a tutorial. Well, we're going to blast off a bunch of sand. Okay, so we got a lot of sand here to start off with. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and build while I'm slow. Wish I could go faster. But we're going to go ahead and build a nice humongo box here. Like a giant one. This is going to be our money farm. Our goal is going to be to fill this box with gold. Okay? That is our goal. I think that's about even. Dang, I was close. There you go. So we're going to fill this up with gold. In order to fill this up with gold, obviously, we need some shakers. That's not shakers. That is the opposite of what I needed. These are the shakers. I actually kind of want this to be over here. No, not there. Right here. Wow, it's still adding all of those, which is kind of crazy. So I want that to kind of go to there. Honestly, just to make it more satisfying. Oop. Yeah. And I think we can go ahead and add collectors in all of this. Just kind of fill this up with collectors. That was a lag spike that caused nothing to happen. Look. Don't mind me filling it in very unevenly. I'll get it all filled in, don't worry. I'm doing it the laziest way possible, with as many long blocks as much as I can. There you go, perfect. A nice little triangle cube of money. We're gonna fill this with money. That's the plan. And that's totally gonna happen, because I have a plan. Don't question it. Anyway, so we're gonna build a conveyor belt. Not that way. Stop trying to build the conveyor belts backwards. So, a conveyor belt can go to here. Boop. So this is where we're gonna deposit all of our, you know, sand. Gosh. Oh, okay, we can go down really quickly, which is nice. Because, yeah. Alright, so firstly, we want to start throwing all this sand into the water pit, which is a doable thing. Pretty easy. Just like that. A few of those. Throw it. Let's kind of throw them all in there. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Alright, so once that's done, what I want to do is send this up onto a bit of a conveyor belt here. Which will honestly mostly just send them more diagonal this way. I think that's all I want, is a big diagonal tube this way. Because we need to bring this sand up and to the left as much as up and to the right as much as we can. This is perfect. Right here. And it's just kind of going to sit on this conveyor belt here. Oh, shit. Not that. Not that. Till we get one of these. And that's just going to send it straight up here. Onto this conveyor belt. Oop. Perfect. Right? Perfect plan? Completely flawless. It's working 100%. Maybe I should use blocks. There you go. Just put some blocks there. Yeah, there you go. Now the sand's going straight up. Without any failing. Totally. No failing whatsoever. Wonder why that's failing like that. There you go. That should solve that problem. Okay, so we got a lot of random sand that kind of fell here, but that's okay, because we were still working on it. Now, it should all be where it belongs. We're just going to send a bunch of it back. Meow. Back to that sand. Meow. Ooh, perfect. Okay. So, now there's the following issue where none of the sand is actually being picked up anymore. So, I mean, that's obviously fixable. Ooh, we can build a conveyor belt here? Ooh, that'll be nice. I appreciate that. Can we... Oh, so we have to move the sand out? Okay, so that's doable. So if I move all the sand... I'll build it. Oop. I had to move the water? Pardon? Oh, you have to remove the water too. Oh. Oh, I have to remove everything from there. That's a weird concept. But okay. Oh, none of these can build because there's the wall. Okay, well that's fine. Because for that, I can just go ahead and just do... No, not that. No, that's shakers. That's not what we want. We want this. I'm just going to go. There you go. And just kind of throw them on there. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I want to see. So now we can just start filling this with water. With sand, I mean. Because that should send all the water, sand up here. Ooh, which is definitely not wanting to go that far. Definitely don't want to send it that far. Oopsies. Hold up. We actually want to stop right here. Whoa, I can do diagonal? Oh. Oh, that's cool. Ah. Well, that's neat. I like that. And now we have a bunch of this guy's kind of stuck here again. Oops. Let's, yeah, just kind of do that. A lot of sand is falling for some reason. I'm not sure why. I guess it doesn't like going up that conveyor belt without some sort of support. But I did just figure out we can do this. Meow. Which should fix all of our falling issues. Oh, no, that one doesn't want to go there? Why not? There it goes. Perfect. There you go. So that should do that. Except for the fact that now we're out of sand again. Oh no, it just needed to build up a little bit. There it goes. It's not transporting very quickly. It is literally transporting a single grain of sand at a time. This is probably the slowest transportation process ever. We're literally processing single grains of sand. But you know what? We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We're gonna fill this box. We're making money, that's what matters. How can we make this go a little bit faster? Probably by simply adding a couple of these. Ooh. Transport. Can we, double that up? So that transport's better. There we go. There we go. Now it's actually spraying. And then it kind of builds up there. And then sends back up itself too. There you go. Now we're really sending the sand up. More than just single grains at a time. That's quite a bit better. I like. Okay, I think all of this is completely unnecessary. Nope, not that. Because it is on a conveyor belt, it should be able to get itself up going. Okay, okay. Now we just need to put some more sand in there. That's all. Which can easily be done. No, not with the shakers. We don't want shakers. More sand, guys. Send that sand over. Now we just gotta dig up a bunch of sand. And send it into the water pool. Our little device should handle the rest. And then, of course, we can go ahead and keep doing that. Oh, you can set them like... Oh, you can make them go in a direction like that? Oh, hold on. Except for that one's, Oh, that's cool. Oh, you can make it turn. Oh, that is really cool. That is really cool. I appreciate that. All the sand just gets sucked out and thrown into the thing. I love it. We're gonna be rich! We're gonna be so rich when we're done here. It's 300 gold. I need 500. Ooh, we got water. Which means that this sand is gonna become wet now. It's really weird the water being on top of the sand. Oh wait, it always is. Wait, but no. There's less water than sand. My brain is confused. That's okay. It'll eventually all become wet sand when I dig all this up. I guess the water's always on top of the sand. It's just a matter of there being enough sand. I also just realized the sand kind of like shoots up to the top when I dig it. Interesting. We're running out of sand in the water, so I'm gonna go ahead and build some more tubies. Send that sand up. Oh, you can dig the tube. You can build the tubes in the ground? Well, that changes things. So now I can just be like, okay. Why is it not going diagonal? Yeah, it's refusing to go diagonal now. I don't know what it's doing. It's suddenly refusing to cooperate. But that's okay. More sand. And already wet sand doesn't need to be wetted again, so we don't have to worry about running out of water. I mean, that helps slow down the process of running out of water, anyway. How's our processing going? Are things going well in here? Sand is being lifted up and sent up. Perfect, perfect. At a respectable pace. Gold falling in. We got a little collection of gold. That's actually not bad already. I actually might fill this up faster than I thought we would. And we've got the 500 we need to unlock guns, which is perfect. This is really satisfying watching all the sand go up. Oh, wow, there's actually a lot on this pool here. On this conveyor belt here. Oh my gosh. Wow. I wonder why we're actually making money. Ooh. And then all the slag is kind of just falling into a cliff here. I really should do something about that. For now, we're going to build up the slag into a massive box here. Like, I do mean a massive box. This is where we're going to put all our slag. Because I don't appreciate that I've just been raining all the slag onto here. Yeah, that's not nice. We'll do something about the slag eventually. Once we do, we'll clean this up. But for now, this can stay here. We're not worried about it. But I do, however, want to process that sand. Out of the way, slag. Wait, why am I doing this? Just, you know, perfect. Problem solved. Just move it to the side a little bit. I'm sure that won't cause issues later down the line. I also would like to have that go there. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of... Oh yeah, we can unlock guns now. Guns. So now... Ooh, and then we can get like filters, refining tools. Oh, that's all stuff I want. I want filters. Refining too, I also want, but we'll worry about that later. For now, we have gun. Which means we can shoot the land. Oh, no? Yes. We can, but it seems to be... It's definitely faster. Yeah, this is definitely faster. It's also ranged, which I appreciate a lot. And we can just destroy it. Oh, this is so faster. This is so much more satisfying. I'm pretty sure I still get just as much sand, right? Like, they wouldn't give me an ability to destroy land faster and not give me my sand still, would they? Yeah, it always appears to go down still. Because you're destroying the land on it. It's on. I'm pretty sure you just get a pixel of sand. Oh. That's the exit. Okay, so we don't really want to destroy into there until we get all the sand out. Because that's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt later. If we don't deal with it properly. Move the sand. All of it. Get out of here, sand. And this, my friends, is how you move lots of sand really quickly. Just get rid of it all. Get it all out of here. Oh, it does struggle to actually move it through the wall. Noted. Go up. Okay, well, it's not gonna do that. That's okay. That's just a little bit of sand. We're not worried about that. Oh, wait. Why am I using this? I have a gun. So it just does a little bit of a test. Oh, that was water. Okay, well, that wasn't a very good test. I wasn't expecting water in there. I think it looks like it gets less sand because it destroys less at once, but it's so much more rapid fire. It works. Also, we have this water here, and, you know, we're just going to kind of mix it with some of the sand. And it'll be fine. Die, dirt! Oh god, it's kind of difficult to hit like 1 pixel of dirt. I don't think that grass turns into sand. We have a whole cave here to explore now, though. Oh, and this stuff. This is what we were supposed to find. I'm not sure what this does. But it's... we're collecting it. We also couldn't shoot it. So we had to mine it with our digger. We also have what looks like... I think it's ice over here, but we can't break that. More dirt, which we can break. By shooting it with our gun. Because how else would you mine? Are we not making money anymore? It doesn't look like we're... yeah, we are making money. Just not very quickly. There's so much sand in here. I want to speed things up. I want to make money faster. Oh, I see the problem. It seems the conveyor belt isn't doing a good enough job at transporting our stuff. A lot of it's falling back down, which is not fun. Because this can't go up fast enough because it's built up. Okay. That's something I can easily fix. All we gotta do is slowly get up here. Oh my. I firstly need to destroy that, which is going to drop a lot of sand back down, which is kind of counterproductive. However, then we're going to go ahead and put this here. This is not going anywhere. Oh, the conveyor belt's not going anywhere. Because the slag is already entirely built up. That's right, I need to bring the slag down. The slag definitely needs to fall somewhere. I can't just build up there. What was I thinking? Meow. Okay, there you go. Poof. Problem solved. Slag has somewhere to be now. Oopsies. We had a slag buildup issue. But that should quickly solve our problem. Oh yeah, look at it. The money is flowing once again. Probably even faster now because I upgrade. I want to watch this pile go. I want to watch it go so badly. Except for there seems to be normal sand in there. Which I don't want. I grabbed wet sand. Ew, normal sand. Get back down there. I hope that doesn't just end up back in the machine. I don't even know how normal sand got there. Really badly want to watch this giant pile go in. And again, we're back to the little pitiful amounts of sand, which is fine. You know, it's a respectable amount of sand. It's a nice little line of sand here, being constantly processed. I think it's honestly been upgraded a little bit. Here it comes! The giant pile's going down! That slag just kind of falls. Lots of sand. And this is why we have lots of shakers. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot of money. It falls so quickly. As soon as it goes off the conveyor belt, it just goes whomp. And it all gets processed really quickly too. Wow. Now this is what I call automation. This is the monies. So I do want to set up some filtration systems since we did unlock filters. Because I don't want normal sand to come in here. Can I replace... filter? Because I'm pretty sure these... oh, I gotta select what I wanted. Only allow select element through. So we only want to let sand go through. Because I want normal sand. Does that do that? So if I put normal sand on here. No, that didn't do that. Does that work now? So now if I put normal sand... Yeah, it goes straight through and right back into the water. Okay, cool. So if we accidentally pick up normal sand, it won't go through. It'll go back in. Can I make it more things? No, because it's only the one thing. So if I want to filter out slag, I'd have to do that a different way. But slag shouldn't really get here, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And besides, if slag goes through here, it just ends up in the bottom anyway, which is fine. We're not worried about slag. That means normal sand won't end up in the slag thing then, which is great. Okay, so now we want to open up the research, and oh, we need 1,000 for refining too. I want that so bad. So we're just gonna... I guess we're just gonna wait a little bit until we get refining too. 1,000 gold is a fair bit of money. Honestly, filling this up might not be as hard as I thought it would be. I thought I was giving myself a ridiculous challenge, but... Dang! Look at how much gold we already have! But I want to be able to process this slag. Which I realized I need flamethrowers for as well, don't I? Yeah, which is only 250, which I can buy easy. Yeah. Because now that we have a flamethrower, we can go ahead and burn all this slag. In the beautiful, beautiful burnt slag. Slag pit. I love fire. It's beautiful. Are we running low on water in any way? I don't think so. Oh. Okay, maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's not too much of a concern. For now, I really want to get all of this slag back up here. But I don't know if I want to do it manually. So I have a bit of a plan. That involves destroying this portion here. Building some blocks here just to be safe. We're gonna build a conveyor belt. Nope, that's not a conveyor belt. A conveyor belt. Yeah, which we'll bring here. And then these things. Which will just launch all the slag over there. Can also build a wall here to make sure it doesn't go that way. And then just kind of do the opposite of what we did here. In the sense of we're just gonna... No, not conveyor belt. Launch it all up here. Yeah, that should handle the process. And now all the slag should get moved up there. Perfect. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Moving shit. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful how quickly we can move everything over here. You, however, need like a conveyor belt here. So that we can go ahead and just, you know, perfect. Oh no, there's some dirt in there. We don't want that. I don't want wet sand in the slag pile. That we want to throw all the way over here. Go, slag, go! That's what I call an effective cleanup of all the slag. I do need to burn it again, though. Burn, baby, burn! Can we get, like, a perpetual fire going? That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so we have the 1,000 gold we need to start refining the slag now. So what we want to do is we want to get refining too. And now we can use the kinetic slag press to process burnt slag into more gold. So in order to do that, firstly, we need a way to filter out the burnt slag from the normal slag. Secondly, we can demolish all this because this is done. We're done with this. Lock. Okay. I didn't mean to turn off forever. Okay, so now I want to bring this up somehow. Not yet, hold on. So what I'm going to want to have is a little conveyor belt here, but I want it to be a filter conveyor belt that'll filter out normal slag. And just kind of go this way. And then launch it all up. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I have a plan. So that's going to go there, and then after that, we're going to launch it all. No, not that. Launch it all up. Meow. Really high up into the air. Like, really high in the air. Right? And then we got to build this, what is this? The kinetic slag press? Where is that? Kinetic slag press. That is this thing, right? Ooh. Okay, so it wants to be here. So I will actually want to put all of these right here. Covering up to here in goldy thingies. Okay. Oh, this is the highest I can go? Oh no, I can't go any higher than this? Oh, that kind of ruins my plan. That ruins my plan a lot. Okay, well, I guess the kinetic slag presses are only going to be up to here. Oh no, because I still can't go that high. Oh my. Okay, so they'll go about this high, because I can only go about this high. So much higher than that is going to be difficult to build. Okay, anyway. So, from here, they need to just kind of fall here. So I think that's kind of what I'm going to mostly just do. Is just kind of yeet it all in here. And I kind of want... definitely need a wall here. And a wall here. Wait, no. Actually... I specifically want... oh no, that's as much as I can go. Okay. So yeah, a wall here. Okay. So then a conveyor belt, also a filter one, that's still gonna let any potential slag that might have gotten in. We'll go ahead and... no, not that way. Go that way. Okay, so that should be good. And that should send burnt slag specifically up and around. Let's see if it works. Give it a good old testaroonie. Boop. Okay, it is bringing slag, but the slag is just going back down. Perfect, perfect. It should also bring some burnt slag, though. Right? I don't want to triple it up. Yeah, there you go. And that once I kind of build a little bit of a blockade around it, that should send the slag here. And any burnt slag that we have should fall. Yeah, and turn into gold. Oh yeah, but it also turns into spores. Oh, I forgot about that. Hold up. Hold. I kind of extremely badly forgot about the spore part of this whole equation. Which does mean I'm gonna want to... oh no. And why is there just slag now? Why is it not turning into spores anymore? Oh, because it built up. Right. Stop it. Reverse! Go back! Oh no. Well, what? Why did it do that? Why did this happen? What is happening? Does spores not go through? Do spores really just stick there? Can you... I don't even know why that didn't build in the first place. Okay. That was weird. A lot of issues have arisen. I forgot about the spores. Okay, so instead of this going straight up to here like that, I have to leave a little bit of space. And really, I don't think we're actually going to need more than that much. I do, however, need a filter conveyor belt right here. That'll let gold through and nothing else. And what I need to do with that... What do I do with the spores? I really don't know what to do with the spores right now. Can I cross things through things? Can I, like, launch something through here without anything bad happening? Also, this needs to just be normal conveyor belt at this point. Like, if I was to use this and then go like that, I'm pretty sure that's just gonna send it straight in, right? And that's just gonna send it into the thing, right? I don't know why I think this would go well. Oh, it does go straight through. Ooh, curious. So I can actually have a process pass through it, which means I could actually store my spores in another massive pit. I don't think I'm going to need a pit quite as big as I have for the burnt slag. In fact, I'm going to mostly... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I need to get rid of a lot of this burnt slag. Just get it all over here. Awesome. Okay, now I want to build a bit of a divider. Okay, so now this will be a conveyor belt. I'll just kind of make sure all our spores go into here. That should work, right? So if I go ahead and grab some spores, which we have a lot of, put it there. And if I go ahead and grab some slag, put that there, and some burnt slag, and put that there. Yeah, that should all go where it needs to go. There's a bit of slag. Oh, no, that's a spore. So they cross by each other perfectly. Yeah! Yeah, they go ahead and just go by each other. No issues. Okay, and then the spores can go ahead into the pit. And that burnt slag will make its way, falling down and getting refined. Yeah. Except for I'm doing it a little bit too close. Actually, I don't want this to be a filter conveyor belt. I want this to be a normal conveyor belt. But yeah, that for the most part worked. Aside from the gold that got dropped right here. Seems to be functional. So, that means if I go ahead and reconnect this, this should be able to filter everything through, right? I was expecting it to send some spores. Oh, there it goes. Spores are going. Because the spores... I don't know if the spores are actually going to fall through here. Oh, that's what I should do. I should filter spores. Yeah, because those spores are just going to hit the bottom and cause everything to clog, aren't they? And now I've got an issue of some slag where it doesn't want to be. Burnt slag where I don't want it to be at all. Oh, I thought I could go through conveyor belts. Oh no, I stand on them because I disable my... Oh yeah. So I only go through things when I turn my jetpack on. Okay, that's pretty cool though that I can go through things with my jetpack on. Coolio. Or I could stand on top of it. Neat. Oh yeah, but it's working now. It's working perfectly now. Okay, so I think we can go ahead and... Go ahead and turn that back on. I want one more here. Boop, perfect. And I kind of want to double that up. There you go. And now it's processing the slag into gold, too! There we go! And then we're just storing all the spores. Perfectly. Oh, we somehow got some slag up here. I'm not sure how that uh-oh. 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 I'm not sure what happened. I have no idea what happened. Oh god, stop it. Stop it. Everything's going wrong. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this is not okay. Oh no, everything has gone horribly wrong. Ugh. Oh, I've got some cleaning up to do. Oh no, that's so bad. Oh no. Burned slag is somewhere I very much so don't want it to be. I'm not really sure what went wrong. I really have no idea what went wrong. Oh, it's happened again. What happened? Why does it just keep doing that? Why does it just keep building up there? Isn't it supposed to just fall? Yeah, like that? I don't know why it keeps building up. Okay, it's working now. That's really bizarre. Okay. It should be working now. I think I might have been overwhelming it, maybe? Perhaps there's not enough drop. I think I might need to put a bit more of a drop here. So if we... Oh, shit, it happened again! I really have no idea why. Some of it just doesn't process. Why? See, now it's not processing. Now none of it's processing. Like what? Weird. Sometimes it just doesn't process. Maybe I'm dropping it too quickly? Okay, new plan. It's gonna send it out like that. Why did that do that? Clearly wanted... Oh, because I accidentally switched from build mode. No, I don't want box. I don't want box. I want... There you go. Perfect. Okay, so now, theoretically, it should hopefully work a bit better than it did a second ago. If I go ahead and add some directionals to this. It's throwing a lot of regular slag at this point. Hold on, let me Let me burn some of it. Also, I don't think our normal money production is working anymore. We've probably long since run out of sand. Wow, some of the slag is burning while it's going up into the thing. We're transporting fire. And I think that's working a little bit better. Because it's like splitting it up now. There you go. Yeah, I think that's working a lot better now. Perfect. Perfect. Now what we gotta do... yeah, no... Get out of here with that free viewer bullshit. Now what we gotta do is start transporting all this slag over here. And by slag, I mean burnt slag. Go, my tubies! Go! Transport the slag! Oh, I see. So the conveyor belts don't work when the slag wants to be on top of it. Okay, Yep, sudden issue. So we seem to have let slag in, like normal slag, and that's not good, because that causes this to happen. Very quickly. Very badly, and I'm not sure how to fix that at this point. Huh. I guess I'm gonna have to deal with the fact that I've accidentally let a bunch of slag in. Can you, stop setting that up for now, though? That'd be very appreciated. We need slag to stop coming this way. Oh yeah, I also forgot to delete this entire conveyor belt. There you go. You know what, I just realized this could be a conveyor belt that just lets slag through. That lets burnt slag through. That could actually fix the issue. Boom. And now... we can also set one that specifically only lets burnt slag through here as well. That might actually cause the entire issue to be fixing. Like, it might be... I think at that point there might be... Oh, God. That's not what I wanted. There might be enough fail-safes at that point for it to, function on its own. Meow. Yeah, the spores go in. Hold up. I need a normal conveyor belt here. Except for the fact that it's not working again. I'm not sure why. There you go. Now it's working. But this is letting all this, the burnt slag through now. Which can just go right back. Except for when there's too much burnt slag. Not sure what to do when there's a lot of burnt slag. Manually sort it out, I guess? Oh, I want the burnt slag. It seems to be working quite a bit better. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of filtering itself out now. Oh, except for the fact that this is happening. Now we need to fix. I'm like, why are there so many spores? Because they're all going up instead of in. Okay, hold on. We need another one of these. Oop. Send the spores. There you go. There you go. In fact, we can do a third one. Okay, perfect. It's actually filtering itself down. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted this whole time. Now we just kind of need to get rid of all this burnt slag that we accidentally let get built here. We kind of have to manually sort this out because there ain't no way we're building a machine to do that for us. Not in this space. And it's not that much burnt slag anyway. We have $2 grand? I didn't even realize we have so much money. I was so focused on processing the burnt slag. Burnt slag. There you go. We've removed all of the burnt slag and slag from there. Now it's just spores. Perfect. Everything is moving and getting exactly where it needs to be. It's working great. And the slag will just kind of constantly do circles until I can burn it, which is also fine. There's not much slag to burn right now anyway. We've turned it all into gold. Cool. And now we could do refining 3. Use planter boxes. Guns. Pipes, liquid. I think refining 3 is what I want. Because I want to unlock planter boxes. How are those? How do those work? Is that what I do with the spores? Because we refined all of this sand into these spores. This is pretty much all of the sand we've mined. Amalgamated into just these spores right here. Which is pretty cool. And, you know, gold. But now, with the planter boxes, I have no idea how they work. Planter box. Drop wet spores out of planter box to start growing flowers that can destroy to get gold and petals. Ooh. So we need to get these spores wet. I think in order to do that, we're going to need piping. Which is going to need another $2 grand, which means we're going to need to mine some more sand. It's sand mining time. We can just get rid of this entire mess. I don't like looking at it. Go away. Anyway, so we still have this whole puddle of water, and there's no sand in here. That's a problem. Let's go fix that. Let's fix that problem. With some sand. Well, we can easily pipe all this sand up. That's a pretty easy way to fix the problem. But that's not a lot of sand. We also have more sand here. Which I think I'm going to start mining up and then get piped over there. Just got to make sure you have plenty of pipage to move all of the sand where it needs to go. There you go, perfect. And now, we can start shooting. Ooh! I found a thing. Oh, okay, so yeah, this is the, that's that little icy area. I'm not sure. I think this area here is just to, like, teach you some things, because, firstly, this blue thing is weird, in which I can't float. It forces me out. But, I think if we use our flamethrower on this... I can't use flamethrower here. Oh. Well, never mind. I'm a dumb. I guess I have no idea what you're supposed to do to go through here. I thought you were supposed to flamethrower that and it would turn that into ice, but oh no. I guess I'm wrong. Regardless. More sand. Oh, this is all building up right here. That's not good. I don't want that. We definitely want this all going straight to where I need it to be. Perfect. Totally not overdoing it on the conveyor belts in the slightest. But now all the sand I mine just automatically gets sent right into the system and turned into money. Which I appreciate a lot. Die, land. Wow, there's a lot of dirt here. Respectively, a lot of gun. Oh yeah, I can shoot it. Okay, cool. It just takes a lot of shots. Monies. Can I get better guns? Guns too? 3 grand! Dang. Tools too? Vacuum with piles of sand. Ooh, that sounds fun. Unlocks wall-mounted lights. Wall-mounted lights also sound fun. Lots and lots of digging though. Oh, I have found the exit. So we're gonna dig up all of this dirt in the area, and then we're gonna... I think I'm gonna let it fall, because it looks like that's a nice little area where things can just kind of sit. I think it'll be fine. We can get our sand out of there. It's no biggie. Die, land! I'm sorry, I know I keep telling the land to die, but I just think it's funny that I'm shooting the land with bullets to dig it up. It's working very effectively. Boom. Okay, so now that we've dug all this up, up it goes. Uppity up. Uppity uppity. Uppity uppity. Keep going uppity uppity uppity. Yes, Sand, you're not allowed to not go where you belong. It's crazy how quickly I can transport it all up to where into the water pit. And it all just kind of goes. Meow. A lot of it's falling back down, but that's okay. It'll go. Oh, that's because we have a bit of a backfill where this only has the one tube. Oh yeah, and then also this is trying to bring it through the wall here, which isn't helping. Here you go, go. Oh, this is still struggling too. It needs to go a bit higher here. There you go. Go on, Sand. You can do it. I believe in you. I think all of this is struggling. Because it's not high enough. Oh, there's also this wall here. That probably isn't helping. There you go. Now all the sand just kind of goes up. Oh, we're out of water. Interesting. Wasn't expecting us to run out of water. Okay, so we should probably locate more water in some way. Everything's still functioning though, right? Yeah, nothing's built up or clogged in any catastrophic way. Everything is fine. Yeah, there's still no normal sand coming up there either. Perfect. Yeah, because the normal sand still just gets filtered out. We're not worried about normal sand. We definitely need more water though. That's something I'm gonna have to solve. Which I think I can solve with this flamethrower right here. Yeah, I think that helps. I think that helps a lot. Melt water. I probably should have done this before I sent all the sand up. Then I could have had melted sand. Or, I mean, wet sand going up. And one mechanic I also love about this game is it's not just sand. The water follows the same kind of physics, too. And when you burn it, it turns into steam, which goes up. And that'll kind of go up into the air. And then turn into water. Again. Which I think is awesome. So we can just melt all this water. That should hopefully refill our water pool in some way. Hopefully. Not really sure. I'm pretty sure it just comes back down and wherever it went up, so we might need to build a device to actually properly do that. But regardless, this should help something. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Boil that water. Boil that water. Melt that ice. I do like melting ice a lot. It's really satisfying. And we could also just destroy a lot of the sand here. Oh, that's not the gun. And that should turn right into wet sand because there's water here. Which is also great. Oh my, water pool? That's a lot of water. Oh my gosh. Who even needs to put the water? Who even needs water up top when all our sand's gonna turn into wet sand down here? Oh my gosh. Oh. What is that? Oh, wet spores. Ah, so this is what we... Okay, so we're making spores out of the, this green stuff, and it's turning into wet spores as it hits the water, which float, apparently. But that's okay, because the wet spores, the dirt just goes straight through the wet spores, so everything is fine. We're not worried about having two different types of things going on up in here. Not sure what this purple stuff is for. Upgrades? Oh. A material scanner shows more information about materials when hovering. Thrust airplane increases movement. Yes, I want movement speed. Increases range of flames. Material scanner could be useful too. So that, oh yeah, it tells me I can mine it. Okay. Ah. Okay, cool. More info. Funny. So this purple stuff is definitely worth getting. Very, very worth getting. I also want to burn. That's not the flamethrower. Still not the flamethrower. There you go. Sorry, that was bothering me that I missed all that. So we have a lot of these wet spores that I'm not really sure how we're gonna get all the way to the surface. Oh, and I just realized that's gonna like mix with the oh no. It's like interacting really weirdly with the water too. But like I also realized it's gonna mix with the dirt, the sand, when I go to transport it. And I don't have a failsafe for getting wet spores out of the sand. Huh. That's something I'm gonna have to consider now. I didn't even consider that till just now, but I'm gonna have to. So we have to set up some sort of failsafe to filter out wet spores up top before we actually send it all into the sand water pit. Okay. That's fine. That just means I want to put... a filter conveyor belt. Yeah, filter conveyor belt that lets wet spores through. Well, filter conveyor belt? There it is. Wet spore. So we're going to send all of that down to here. Put any wet spores will be dropped down below onto this conveyor belt. Which we'll just go ahead and send them into this little box for safekeeping. That should be fine. There shouldn't be that many wet spores down there anyway. Oh, I just realized I should transport that past what I want to... Okay, hold on. That's fine. All we gotta do then is do a little intersection that we learned how to do earlier. You know? Have this go here, and then these guys can... Well, not that. These guys can kind of go... Boom. Boom. There you go. So now the idea is we're gonna get rid of all of that. That's just a mess of stuff. Can I see? There we go. So we're just gonna transport that and connect all of those to there. Yeah. And that should allow us to get rid of the wet spores. We're gonna give it a little bit of a test. And I know it's gonna take a little while to fly all the way back down there, drop some wet spores and fly all the way back up, but I need to test it. I need to make sure it works. Well, I mean, or I could just assume it works. I also need to set up a conveyor belt. Right here. Okay, so now all we need to do is get the water, get the stuff onto that conveyor belt, which we could do. Another conveyor belt here would be very appreciated. Get you right here. Vacuum up all that wet sand. Perfect. Okay, so now all that's gonna get transported. Anyway, so now we can go ahead and have a tube sending sand this way. And that should also send the spores, which should hopefully safely make their way where they need to go. There you go. Transport. It's attempting to transport way faster than it can, but that's okay. We have this pile of spores, which should hopefully be making their way into the pit separately from all of the sand. It's crazy that all this sand is just getting thrown all over the place. But it inevitably makes it to where it needs to go, right? No, not even close. We have way too many, we have wet sand going where it doesn't want to be. And now we have wet spores just kind of chilling. That's not what I want. And it's kind of working. For some reason we have a lot of wet spores being piled on top. Just kind of exactly what I was trying to avoid. I guess it's fine if a wet spore or two ends up getting into the system. As long as most of them are getting filtered out, which it appears is the case. Single grain of sand. Yeah, there are some wet spores going through, but I don't think that should be too big of an issue if there's like one or two pieces of foreign material, but for the most part it's functioning. It's separating out the wet spores. It might be attempting to go at it a little bit too quickly. There you go. Okay, back down we go. Let's get that money making. I really wanted to add more water to the pile, because it really needs more water. I think I could do that. Oh yeah, because this is a icy area. We can flamethrower our way through here, can't we? I wish they would equip what I tell it to. Yeah! Yeah, we get water. That's a lot of steam. Oh yeah, and that's going to go straight. Yeah, because that's going to filter into here, and then it's going to rain back into our water pool. Yes, I want to burn all of this. Because watch, as I burn this, see how up top where it's raining down? See it's raining back down now. I think. No, because I think my conveyor belt's actually causing it to do exactly the opposite of what I want it to do. There we go. That's all I need was that block. So that all this goes up here and then it comes back down as water. Yeah. It's working, I think. I do see water coming down here, so that's what's important. That's what we want. Water. So we sit here and evaporate all of this. That should slowly fill that pool up with water again. Wow, it's evaporating really quickly. Burn! Burn, baby, burn! Burn, baby, burn! That's a lot of water. I'm melting. I really hope this is working the way I planned it. It looks like it is. Yeah, look, there's more water in there now. Yeah, see, all the water's raining down here. I think it's coming down. I realize a lot of it's probably going the wrong direction. But for the most part, huh. Not sure exactly what it's doing. This is like getting launched. Oh, that's high enough for it to turn into water. Ah. So that's all the water getting rained down. Okay. And then it comes back down to here. Okay, so it is... Yeah, the water is coming down here. Yeah, and it's filling up the pool. Yeah, see? Okay, cool. It's working. I think we accidentally filled up water over here or something, though. Might have accidentally put a bunch of water into here. I'm not sure. But I don't think that water was there before is what it really is. But that's okay, because things are doing well. We have a bunch of wet spores right there. Goody, goody. Yeah, there's so much water in that pool again. Yes! It's filled. It was so empty. Yeah, we just need to keep draining this. Commit. Commit! Commit! There's another arrow down there telling us to go that way, but we can't go that way. Kinda concerning. I think we might need more weapons. Isn't there tools too? No, weapons too. Guns too. It's 3,000. We don't have enough money for that. How long have I been streaming? About an hour and a half. All that water. Every ounce of it. I appreciate the steam. I don't think that little bit of water wants to melt. It can't even decide where it wants to be. Look at all the water up there now. Man. So I want to do the same thing over here. I want to melt all this water. Because it's not being used. And it could do the same thing. Burn. That's pretty much all the water burned. Not too worried about little tiny speckles of water. There's a lot of steam built up in here that I can't do too much about. That's okay, because now I can really start blowing all this stuff up. Oh, these aren't spores, this is just grass. Oh, this is another area with a bunch of water. This is like a really weird tube. I'm not sure where that tube goes. Probably to the surface somewhere, I would assume. I imagine if I let all this steam go that way, it's gonna all end up somewhere else. Probably not necessarily where I want it to be, but who knows? But I would rather release the steam up into the atmosphere if I can. It's all settled into one spot, which is really weird. It's decided how it wants to be. But I'm gonna let it through now. Meow. Steam and sand going through. Yeah, it's all gonna go into that pipe now. Where it goes, no one knows. I think like 1 pixel of dirt is kind of difficult. Oh no, these are just wet spores, right? I thought that was like dirt I missed. I was gonna grab it with the digger. Just gonna fill this hole with as much sand as I can. I'm not making any money. Why? Is it because there's no sand? I think it's clogged. Something's clogged. There's definitely a lot of sand being transported. Something's gone wrong. I have to go looky at it. Is there just not sand? There just isn't any sand going through. That's what it is. Ooh, there's a lot of spores in here, though. There's a lot of slag in here, though. Gonna wanna burn it. Somehow dry sand managed to get through. Not really sure. Can I get a better vacuum cleaner? Oh, that was in research, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's tools 2. I think it's worth it. Considering... Wait, what? Vacuum. Hold on, what? What does the vacuum do? Because it doesn't seem to want to pick up sand any more than I can. Vacuum. A vacuum that can be used to move sand efficiently. What does that even mean? It doesn't do anything. Am I missing something about the vacuum cleaner? I feel like I am. Also, this is going really poorly. the sand? There's so much sand in here, and there's not supposed to be sand in here. I'm not sure how the sand got here, but I'm very not okay with it. My OCD is being triggered. Well, for the most part, things are going to be what they're supposed to be. That's all I'm worried about. Let's start adding more. Let's start adding more sand to the mix. Let's just add to the chaos. Everything seems to be working fine. You know, oh, there's more water in here. How'd that happen? Was water dripping back? Well, that doesn't make any sense. How can water drip back? Oh, because it's full. That's why. Oh, it's full of water. So when this is full of water, it all kind of falls back into here. Interesting. So it's like the overflow water. Got it. Excess water goes here. So now we can just sit here and mindlessly destroy shit tons of sand until we're rich. I really want more better guns. Oh wait, isn't that just $3 grand? Yeah, guns 3. So that means we can get rocket launcher. Oh! Oh, heck yeah. Don't mind if I do. Oh. I ran out. Oh, it's got to reload. I mean, you know what? It is what it is. It'd be way better if it didn't have such a long reload, but you know, it does its job. It's a bit slow. I don't like how slow it is. Can I, like, reorganize things? Can I, like, put you... Yeah. Instead of the digger, I want gun. Yeah. There you go. Now I can use both the things. And it works out better. That's a lot of wet sand. Should probably start transporting it, shouldn't we? There you go. That should help. Transport most of that where it needs to go. And we have more spores. Oh. Okay, so those are immune to my rocket launcher. Got it. I have to shoot those with my gun. My rocket launcher goes straight through them. Which is kind of weird. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, weird purple area. It's kind of hard to get through here when it's all fogged. I legit can't get through here. There's holes in the wall. Wait, can I blow it up with a rocket launcher? Oh. Well, the rocket launcher can definitely blow that up. It just needs to hit something. Okay. Weird. This is very bizarre. Upgrades. I definitely want more jetpack. Ooh, quick reload system. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Ah. Oh, this is like a challenge right here. Because it's hitting the things, but it passes through things occasionally. It's like a thread the needle shooting challenge. Weird. And I'm rewarded with upgrades. Yes, quicker reload. Your hat's maxed up. Extended magazine for another 500. Yes, don't mind if I do. 4 bullets. Yes. My rocket's usable now. Well, yes. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. I can shoot so many rockets now. It's crazy. Can't thread the needle quite. Damn it. There really isn't a way to do that. It's okay. I think I can get that back there. Yeah. Okay, well that's about all I think I can really get. I don't really think I can hit that down there. There's too many things in the way. But that's okay, because now we have like a fully upgraded rocket launcher almost, which can easily destroy all of this without any hesitation. Except for that little dot right there. Not even the gun can easily destroy that. Oh yeah. That's not the rocket launcher. Just rapid fire the rockets. I love it. I don't know what this is, but rockets. It doesn't even give me sand. Was it flammable? It is. It's flammable, boys. We're gonna burn it. Yes. Burn it all away. There isn't any sand left over here, so I think I'm gonna wanna, like, start burning the water. But where does all the water go if it goes up this hole? It actually doesn't seem to have anywhere to go. Huh. Maybe it's clogged. Maybe if I go up top and explore more up top, there'll be like a space up top where it can like be released. And then I can like filter it. Build a thing to like have it be filtered over to our water pool. Which, by the way, is still very effectively just casually making money again. Should probably speed things up just a little bit. I think I can go ahead and put one more of these. And that should do a pretty decent job. Oh gosh. There you go. Quickly move it all up. Move it all up. Yeah, we're making lots of money off of that. See, all this stuff is just going to keep on making us money. And then we have all this burnt slag here that just kind of amalgamates in a pile here. So we can go ahead and burn it. And that gets turned into money. And now we have burning slag. We don't have to worry about doing that until we have a lot of slag built up, which we don't. But what I want to figure out is where all of this... There's also more dirt down here I could dig out. What is this? There's like a water... I think this might actually be where the water pipe leads to. It's bedrock now. Oh. Lottie's cave. Okay. It interacts with... I can mine it? Oh. I've destroyed Lottie. It's my cave now, Lottie! Also, look, that's the pipe. Okay, so it kind of could go there, but it's clogged, it looks like. Interacts with nothing. I can't destroy bedrock. So wait, then. If I build blocks here... Can I build a box? Thank you. And, like, build a little wall here to force it to kind of go that way. That'll kind of make it all kind of go that way, right? I have no idea if this is going to work, how I plan it, but... I do want to see how much deeper I can go into this hole. Yeah, because there it is. That's the pipe. Oh, wait, that's a different pipe. Yeah, that is the pipe. There's quite a bit of sand down here that I could totally process. I just need to set up a bit of a conveyor belt to actually transport it. Which I can't really do because there's this conveyor belt here. Let's move this conveyor belt up a little bit. Blocks. So now we can build a conveyor belt here. And I'll transport items. Oh, not like that. Right here. Oh, too low still. Perfect. So now, we can use this. Perfect. And that's gonna transport all that sand over there. Man, why'd you have to go do that? There you go. All that sand can go there now. Okay, so my plan is if I go over into the hole again... I don't need all that water, though. I just need sand more than anything. I need lots of sand. We're experiencing a sand deficiency. And the arrow wants me to go that way, but I physically cannot. Oh, can I? No, I physically cannot. Or maybe I can go in from above. I haven't checked out from above yet, actually. There might be a way to break in. There also was probably more surface sand I could deal with. Like all of this sand right here that I'm just ignoring, apparently. Not sure where it came from, but it's some sand. That's not what I wanted to build, game. Oh, well, that was a little slow with that conveyor belt, wasn't I? Get out of here, sand. No one wants you here. Get into the hole, where you belong. Alright, that's fine. I'm getting a phone call, 1 second. I have returned. Anyway, what does this hole lead to? Can't go in there though because it's bedrock. Ooh, can I make that? No. I'll blow it up. Ooh, I can't! Ooh. 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 Hello? Oh, it's a big area where I can mine more. Boom! It also evaporates the water too, which makes sense. Can I mine this? Can I blow it up? Yes. Oh, what is that? Red sand? Oh, interacts with Prometheus. Uh-oh. I don't want red sand. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a plan to start moving sand from here into this pit. However, it's going to involve a bit of a filter, because I don't want to deal with this, I don't think. Because it says it interacts with something else. It doesn't say it works the same as the normal sand. So, I want to put it in its own little hole. So we're gonna go store the red sand in here for now. So anything we bring out of here is going to have to pass through this filter system. That will filter out the red sand. And we'll then go into the pool. Perfect. So that means all we have to do is set up boop and boop. Yeah, perfect. Sand. Sand. Not sure what's keeping. Oh, because it's on the bedrock. That's why. Damn it. I thought that was high up enough. It really needs to be one block taller. You know, and just as a little bit of an experiment. Some sand should go ahead and make its way to where it needs to be, right? Because I know what I'm doing. Perfect. And the red sand gets filtered out. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect. There's actually a lot of red sand. Not really sure what to do with all the red sand. Haven't a clue yet. I still have those grower boxes I have to figure out how to work. I mostly want the normal sand right now, though. That is a lot of sand we've just piled on to a conveyor belt. You know, this stuff can just be burned away. No? Okay. There you go. And that huge pile of sand is gonna just whoop. I do have a big storage for the wet sand, or for the red sand. Yeah, just what I wanted. The red sand's being filtered out. Perfect. Absolute mayhem. Is this all just red sand? Like, is that just a bunch of red sand there? Let's see. That's a lot of red sand. Holy shit. I'm concerned if I even have enough space for all that red sand. There you go. I think I'm actually going to free up a little bit of this space so I can go ahead and turn that into some of these 2 liters. I do want to dig down here. It is going to involve a lot of sand being transported. You know, guys, just kind of throw it up. Just get it to where it needs to be. I think you guys can handle it. So this is all red sand down here too, eh? So this is just a massive pile of red sand I've discovered. Which we are transporting, funnily enough. Can I, like, build an underground, like, conveyor belt system? Like, if I build, like, a conveyor belt, and be like, hey, put a massive conveyor belt here, connected by this stuff. Does that work? If I, like, start blowing it up? I just build itself? Ooh. That working really effectively. I didn't expect that to work so effectively. Except for the fact that I built the conveyor belt backwards, which actually... No, I didn't build the conveyor belt backwards. Never mind. That's effective. That is really effective. Cool. So now we're actually just transporting all that up. I like it. Yep, just as I suspected. We have filled the bucket with sand. Okay, so we can't keep digging that area up because there's just too much red sand in there now. Like, honestly, I think I need to expand this because at this rate, it's going to build actual sand. Okay, just an extra spot for more sand to be held, I guess. We're transporting a lot of red sand in here. Really didn't want to start digging up red sand though. That wasn't the plan. I was looking for more normal sand. Ooh, but we're out of water in here. Which means we want to go down here and flamethrower this water pool here. More water! And I want to go down into the other area and flamethrower more water down there too, because I want to just kind of fill this area with water. I'm getting very hungry though. I think it's about time I end my stream. Very soon. Meow. So I think first I'm gonna melt all this water. And that should all kind of go... Oh, that's building up into here and getting stuck. Oh. Well, I don't know how good that is. If it's good or bad. But we're gonna keep doing it. I think it should be escaping. It's just escaping really slowly. I think it's just limiting how much water can go through. How much steam, I mean. Wow, I'm evaporating so much water so quickly the noise broke. It is evaporating so quickly though, oh my gosh. Goodbye water. That's a lot of water that I just evaporated. And now it's turned into this massive pile of steam that's just built up here. Man, you wouldn't think I wouldn't be able to breathe in that. There's so much steam. And I think that's slowly releasing its way out up top, right? If I go take a look-see. Oh, there's also more dirt over here I could be using. So there's all that seeping out here, and then there's this, which is coming out here. Yeah! So this is all venting out here, which is just gonna slowly make it rain for quite a while, actually. Wow, there's a lot of slag in here. I'm gonna be burned. Wow, look at all the money we have. Oh my gosh. So when it comes to... Oh my gosh, this is entirely full of sand. There's some water in here even. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Not sure how that happened. See, when it comes to our goals of filling this up with gold, we've actually made way more progress than I expected us to. Okay, the water is flowing down. I do actually want to do that. So to make sure the water actually, like... So the water's coming up here and then falling back down. And then slowly kind of draining its way all the way down here. Down this little chain thing here. Until it falls back into this water. Into the pool. Oh, we have a lot of red sand up here. I didn't want that. That is not something I want at all. Do not want red sand here. Sand here, oh my gosh. That's not good. We filtered it out for a reason, but we didn't build nearly big enough of a storage container for how much red sand we dug. Can I pick up the water? No, I can't. Even if I try to. Okay, anyway. I think I'm gonna call it quits for today, because we've made a lot of really good progress. Like, we've got our whole machine here, we've got our sand processing going all the way up here and turning into more water. It's currently raining a lot. We're even turning all of our slag into spores and money, which is also being really productive. There's a lot of burnt slag ending up in the spores thing on accident, but that's something we can't do a whole lot about. I'm doing my best to filter that, but you know, shit happens sometimes. We have a lot of spores though that we need to figure out how to work through. And just little tiny bits of sand in here, which is kind of annoying. And this vent here is just constantly going to pour out sand. These are wet spores, that's normal spores. That's what we need to do, we need to like... Because what we can do next time is we're going to be able to get these planter boxes. And I think if I put these wet spores on top of these planter boxes, I should probably do this over the wet spores, now that I think about it. Yeah, if I put these on the planter boxes, oh, they grow. And the flowers. Question mark. Okay, and I think, isn't this what I do with the red sand? Or am I crazy to think that? What happens if I put a piece of red sand on here? No. That's just a single grain of red sand doing absolutely nothing. I can't believe I managed to pick up 1 grain. Do I shoot it? Well. Amethysis. Ah, yeah, that's what we do. So this interacts with the red sand. So if we take this stuff... Actually, let's go ahead and shoot all that we have. Damn. So we take all of this, and mix this with the red sand, which we have a bunch of now. Gosh, I wish I was faster. I think I can actually answer that wish, but hold on. So, red sand. What happens if I put this in here? Whoa. Void Bloom interacts with Flux Emanator. What is a Flux Emanator? What? We're fighting for the Flux Emanator? What is that? So then we get this thing, which we can put this stuff on, which, makes Fluxite. What does Fluxite do? My brain is like, whoa, there's so much stuff. So now we have this stuff, and then we have this stuff. Whatever this Fluxite is. Wait a minute. Isn't that the purple stuff? Yeah, that's the purple stuff. Oh my gosh. So that's how you make the purple stuff? Only one Flux Emanator can exist at a time. Oh, okay. My bad. That's a bit weird. So wait, do I just put you here? How does the Flux Emanator work? Stuff passes through it? Yeah. Weird. Why can only one exist at a time, though? That's really strange. So that's how you make Fluxite. You can legit just make Fluxite like that. What? So wait, if I build... If I build something like that... Oh no. Now I'm super curious. I can't help myself. Oh, that even makes gold. Oh. I am so slow. This is a slow process and I don't like it. So I put you in there. And I put some red sand in here with you. Kind of interact together. And I got this stuff, which I can put a square of that in there. And that'll process all of that into Fluxite, which is amazing. Ugh. And then I can use that to make upgrades, like more speed, which is already maxed out. I mean, there's not really a whole lot that I want at this point. Except for I got Incinerator Warhead, which I'm not sure what does. Oh! Whoa! Napalm. Cool. Okay, so that's what we're gonna end up doing next, is probably working on processing, making this Fluxite stuff, because that's pretty neat. I like the idea of that, which would just need a bunch of planter boxes. And then, you know, some wet spores, and then just drop those wet spores on there. Isn't this bizarre the way it takes? I don't know if there's a way to actually automate this, though. They just keep growing, oh my gosh. Wow, those wet spores are insistent on growing flowers. Oh my god, and they're still growing flowers! They're growing more. Let them go. More flowers. Oh my gosh. This is like a game. They just keep popping up. All I did was put one pile on there. Oh no, I did put 2 piles. I put quite a bit on there, actually. I think wet spores keep touching the planter boxes, and that's what's going on. Oh my god. Every time I think that's all of it, there another one grows. I can't seem to hit that. Okay, that's fine. So I have a lot of this stuff now. Which I would need to transfer it over there. Oh, man. Boop. Boop. Hold on, I want to, just one more thing. I just want to do a fair amount of this, because I think it'd be really cool to see all that Fluxite grow. And then we're going to call it a day. Okay, well that's a whole, like, container full, which we can combine with red sand. Just... Oh my gosh. I think I need more. The container needs to be a bit wider. And the red sand just instantly collides with it, too. Which is pretty wild. Or the red sand, I mean. So they need to kind of mix together. And this stuff can all kind of go onto there. And that'll just kind of grow. Yeah. This is cool. I know, this is a thing. So then that's how you get all the upgrades you want. And then I'll just sit there and grow. Anyway. It's really cool. Does it just keep going? I think it just keeps going, too. It just takes time. So you could fairly automate it. I mean, kind of. It would require some actual interacting, but considering what you get out of it is the bonus upgrade resources, that's pretty neat. We don't have any upgrades really to buy anymore. Nothing but upgrading our weapons, which, I mean, you know. We could get triple burst, increase fire rate. We've already upgraded our rocket launcher, which is all I really care about. The ability to just do that. Oh god! Did I set these things on fire? No, it's not flammable. These aren't flammable. Here's just napalm. I thought I burned something. I was scared. Hello, you. Get where you belong. It takes a long time for this to grow. But anyways, with that, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Or not. See if I carry the way. Leave a comment down below how terrible I'm doing, as always. I'll see you in the future, my friends. Bye!